If you've ever stared at cooked food and thought, I cannot pretend that I don't want to eat this anymore, you're not alone. Staying raw is so much more than about food. It's about the energy and the vitality, the mental clarity, and the transformation, but it's not always easy, is it? Let's talk today about some ways that we can stay committed and consistent even when our motivation starts to wane. It's 2 weeks into the new year, and if your New Year's resolution was to start or master a raw food diet, I have 3 important tips that will help you, and 1 really great question to ask yourself that will help you succeed. The first one is to have a consequence for failure. Now, this doesn't mean obviously that we bully ourselves or we're harsh on ourselves. No, we need to be, gentle and kind, compassionate. But when we go on and off of something all the time, it really confuses our bodies and it robs our confidence and it trains us to quit. My New Year's resolution, one of them, was to become a raw vegan athlete. So I chose to do 75 hard to help me to stay accountable. My consequence is if I skip a workout or I cheat on a meal, I have to go back to day 1. And that is a strong consequence that I do not want. So what could it be for you? Maybe you could do a 10-day challenge or a 30 or 60-day challenge. Not that we want to white knuckle it to the finish line, but just to help us kind of get over the hump of learning a new habit. You could also just have somebody hold you accountable that you have to check in with, or it could be as simple as just a daily log in your journal, or just a check the box in each day on your calendar to keep you consistent and keep motivated. Misfit Vegan suggests that if you have the money, you could book a photo shoot for a month or 3 months down the road. That is a wonderful motivator, because if you know you're going to get your picture taken, you're going to get in shape and looking good probably. So what would work for you? What would be a good motivation to keep you going? The second one is that think about someone in your life that needs you to be healthy, that needs you to be fit and energetic, that needs you to be there. Who in your life depends on you to be the best version of yourself? Think about that person when you want to quit, because love is the strongest force on this earth. And the third thing is remind yourself every day, what is your pain point? What is your why? Why did you want to go raw? Mine was literally pain and sickness. Some of you know a little bit of my story, but in the next video, I'm going to explain it a little bit more and how the raw food diet helped me overcome a lot of physical ailments. But my first point was literal pain, chronic pain for 20 years. The second one is to inspire other people. I really want to help other people regain their health and have hope for their future the way that I do now. So what is the thing that would keep you? What is your why? Why do you want to do this? And just remind yourself every day, post it somewhere or put it in your planner so that you review it frequently. Now here's a bonus tip to help, is just to keep it simple. Jesus says in Matthew, do not worry about what you're going to eat or drink, or about your body, what you're going to wear. Because your Heavenly Father knows that you need these things, but seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. When we spend so much time trying to perfect these gourmet meals, and we think ahead to what we can eat and what we can't eat and make it so complicated, it's just no fun. More rules is less enjoyment, and it's harder. So just keep it so simple. For lunch today, I am eating oranges. I'll probably have a smoothie too later, but that's so easy, right? Keep it so simple. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And just go with it. just enjoy the freedom and the simplicity there. It does not have to be complicated. Tanny Raw. Do you remember Tanny Raw? She was one of the first people that I found when I was searching how to be a vegan and then how to go raw eventually. She was so awesome. I don't know where she is now, but Tanny, if you're out there, I miss you and I hope you're doing well. But she would just say in her delightful Southern accent, I eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. Everything else is toys, and I don't need toys. It always stuck with me. The extra food is just toys. We don't need to play with our food. We just need to eat and go about your business. God has a plan for your life to go and make a difference. So food doesn't have to be the big focus of our day, right? We just keep it simple and then eat what you need and then go live your life in the service of God. You can do this. You were designed for this. Yes, we've got a lot of chemical food-like substances like messing up the works in there. But when God created mankind, he put Adam and Eve in the garden and he said, here's your food. This is going to be great for you. You're no problems. Fruit, greens, nuts, and seeds. That's how you were designed to eat. And you can do this. Please remember that it is progress over perfection. If you are white-knuckling it, if you hate this lifestyle, if you are suffering and struggling, here's the question I want you to ask yourself. Is it essential for me to be 100% raw right now? Is this the time? Maybe you could just enjoy eating some cooked vegetables or some potatoes or, steam sweet potatoes at night. Some way, how can you make this easier for yourself? Because I guarantee you're not going to get like a gold star and the world's applause if you knock yourself out trying to stay raw with all your rules. It's a wonderful lifestyle. I am committed to it right now, but it's not for everyone right now at this moment. So be gracious to yourself, be kind and compassionate and gentle, and eat what comes from the garden and not the factory, and you'll be just fine. And we're going to talk about that more in the next video also, how beautifully simple this lifestyle really can be. So until next time, thank you for listening. Let me know in the comments below what keeps you consistent when your motivation starts to wane. Did I miss something? Do you have some tricks? I'd love for you to share them with me as well. Until next time, God bless you.